Good morning, students. Today we are going to do the chapter number 8. The name of the chapter is A Cry Against Exploitation. I think you all must love to burst the crackers on the festival of Deepavali, right? But do you know the children of your age labor to whole year around to make those crackers? When you just go to the school, think about those children's who are compelled to do the work. Today, I would like to introduce Mr. Kailash Satyarthi, who is one-man army against the child slavery. So, let's start the story. Firstly, I would like to tell you what is child slavery. Child slavery means employing those children below the age of the 18 in the flesh trade, forced begging, petty crimes, and the drug trade through the violence, abuse, and the threats. The children are forced to work as a labor in agriculture fields to make bricks, mines, or domestic work. Of course, Mr. Kailash Satyarthi raised his voice against the child slavery. So let's know his story. Kailash Satyarthi was born as Kailash Sharma on 11th of January 1954 in Vidisha, which is a small town in the Madhya Pradesh. His father was a police constable and his mother, though uneducated, but she was a very idealistic and helpful lady who made a huge impression on the mind of the young Kailash. In his childhood, Kailash observed a young child who was the son of the cobbler waiting outside the school, watching the school children walk by. This made Kailash a question why this child is not studying in the school. He just started to look for an answer. He went to the schoolmaster, who told children of the poor people born to work as they cannot afford an education. But Kailash didn't like the answer. He just asked the same question from his principal, even his parents, even to the cobbler also. Why this discrimination? But no one had the answer. This discrimination, inequality, just compelled him to thinking about those children. He started collecting the school books from his friends and known after the school the annual examination, and then he just distributing them to the young children who are just keen to study but couldn't afford to buy those books. Another major problem was of Harisans in the Vidisha. They were not allowed to enter in the upper caste people home through the front door as they were considered as impure and untouchable. Kailash organized a community dinner with food being prepared and served by Harisans. The upper caste people and the local politicians were invited as the guests in the occasion. Most of them gladly accepted the invitation. Harisans were assumed about functions being a success. Young Kailash convinced a few Harisans lady to prepare the food for the occasion. Kailash and his friends had mobilized the funds for the event. Food was prepared, but till late night, nobody materialized. Nobody came there. It disappointed Kailash, and his friends had to consume the food prepared for the occasion. When Kailash returned home, a furious crowd of upper caste Brahmin gathered in the front of his house. They said that Kailash had committed an unpardonable sin, that the whole family should be excommunicated. They asked for the boycott. He must be treated like as a Harisan. Kailash got very angry At the feudal society and the political classes decided to leave such kind of hypocritical community. He just gave up his surname and became Kailash Satyarthi from Kailash Sharma. Kailash went up to complete his graduation in electrical engineering from Samrat Ashok Technological Institute in Vidisha, and later took up a job as a lecturer at the college Bhopal. He was inspired deeply by the principle of Hindu Vedas and the teaching of Dayanand Satyarthi, who is the founder of the Arya Samaj. In the year 1980, he just quit his job to become the Secretary General for the Bounded Labour Liberation Fund and started the Bachpan Bachao Andolan. He also started a magazine, Sangharsh Jari Rahega, The Struggle Shall Continue. It talks about the lives of the vulnerable people. He was shaken by the prevalence of child labor in India and the fact that acute poverty often forced poor people to repay their monetary debts through bounded servitude of their children. Kailash Satyarthi was instrumental invented the extensively to create awareness about child labor. The owner of the rug industries were encouraged to manufacture rugs without the child labor. The Good Weave International Foundation is a network of non-profit organizations aiming to end illegal child labor in rug making industry. All the efforts, it was just done by the Kailash Satyarthi. From that day, Kailash Satyarthi never turns back. He has successfully rescued over the 83,000 children and the adults from the child labor. His inventions have positively impacted the lives of the thousands of the children working in the industries such as the carpet weaving, bangle making, circus industry, agricultural labor, stone quarries, brick kilns, besides domestic child servitude across the world. In the year 1998, he led the global march against the child labor, traveling through 103 countries and nearly 80,000 kilometers, and drew the global attention to grave issue of the child labor. This movement led to the adoption of the International Labour Organization Convention 182 on the worst forms of the child labor in 1999. For his exemplary contribution to the society, he was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 2014. He is lauded and known all over the world as for the two of his initiatives. One of them is 100 million for 100 million campaigns in which he just privileged 100 million youth to break out slavery, danger and violence. The second one is 12,000 kilometer Bharat Yatra from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, which he led along with the child abuse survivors, received unanimous support from the civil society, politicians, bureaucrats, celebrities and the faith leaders. It also led to the Union Cabinet to approving the Trafficking of Persons Prevention, Protection and Rehabilitation Bill 2018 in February 2018. Even today, Kailash Satyarthi works very hard to live up to promise once he made to himself, I will see the end of the child slavery in my lifetime. So, it is the end of the story. I hope you just relish this video. Thanks for watching.